Yes, my name is Muhammad Hakim, Nomometry F190072. So we explain about the definition of confined space. What it means by confined space. Okay. So confined space is enclosed or partial enclosed space that not designed primarily for human occupancy. So our project is made to development of 3 blocks of 14-story apartment consisting of 600 units of apartment houses, 4-story podium car park, multi-purpose hall, TMB substation and yard house.
Hi, my name is Naatra Farha. Next, for the methodology, there are things that we need to highlight when it comes to confined space. This flowchart shows us step by step before we are making a decision before entering the confined space. And from this flowchart also, we can know whether we need a permit or not before entering the confined space. Permits are divided by 2 parts. The first part are permit required for confined space. A permit confined space is a space that has one or more of the following characteristics. It has a dangerous environment in it or could have one. It has a substances reading that might swallow anyone entering the area, and it has inwardly convergent wall or a floor that slopes downhill and tapers to a small cross section. For example, the confined space that in need of permit are the space that lack of oxygen, containing flammable contaminants, electrocutions, and movement of objects. The second part is non-permit required confined space. When a certain confined space is called non-permit, it means that the space does not contain hazard that could cause death or serious harm. When entering a non-permit confined space, we do not have to complete a written safety checklist before we can start our work.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mashan binti Muhammad Sukri, entry number AF190113. So I will talk about method of risk assessment. Okay, this is the flow of risk management. The first thing we need to do is to classify the activity. After the classification, we need to identify the hazard. Next is to determine what are the risks from the activity and decide if the risk is tolerable. And after we decide, we need to take action to control the risk, and lastly is to review the effectiveness of the risk control. Okay, this is the risk metric. This table shows the classification of likelihood and severity. Risk is equal to severity multiplied by likelihood. On the table, show number 1 until 5 and the color green, yellow and red. The green color is represent for the low risk, yellow is for medium risk, and the red color is represent for the high risk, which is immediately dangerous. If the high risk happen on the site, they need to stop the work process immediately and implement the control, the risk control. For the medium risk is the control plan must be developed, and for the low risk is they only need to monitoring the work process.
Hi, I'm Nama Sarah, so we continue for the highlight table. This is our highlight table. For health hazard, the highest value is building fuel. It was categorized in the chemical hazard, and it may expose to the toxic gases, and the resulting was the poisoning. The suggestion for risk control was we can use a purifying mask that we call as APM. Other than that, we also can do the testing atmosphere and ventilation in every enter that we go. For safety hazard, the highest value was inserting cable. It was categorized in electrical hazard. Also, it might entering the dark space. And it also may from a confined area that may have a wet ground. It may result in fall. also electric shock. The suggestion for risk control was try to disconnect power prior to enter the space. Other than that, we also need to wear the insulated gloves and shoes or other equipment that is below before we enter the space and to avoid any fall.
For the discussion, the overall project outcomes are quite promising. Furthermore, there are a total of 11 hazards in this project where 6 of them is high-risk hazard with risk value of 16. There is concrete manhole construction, welding fume, going down to manhole, work at long period below the surface, work in compressive air compartment, cable insert and wiring cable. Then, 4 medium hazards such as lift maintenance, construct under manhole, going down to manhole, and welding manhole with value of risk is 12. And 1 low hazard with value of 4 that is clearing unusual material. Hazard is concrete manhole construction, welding fume, welding manhole, construct under manhole, work at long period below the surface, and work in compressive air compartment. An activity involving self-hazard is going down to manhole, lift maintenance, clearing unusual material, cable insert, and wiring cable. For the conclusion, there are several activities in this project that are deemed high risk. As a result, strict control measures must be undertaken to minimize undesirable outcomes such as severe injury or death. Worker exposure to this hazard change through the course of their career as well as between and within job and sector. Therefore, having reliable information on this health and safety issue is important when conducting analysis that try to explain life course and health outcome, or that at least health characteristics as variable to help explain crucial life course transition such as retirement. Employers should commit to safety and health practice and follow all Occupational Safety and Health Act to reduce the risk of danger, particularly the most critical one. Prioritize and enforce workplace safety and health regulation. Hence, workplace safety is crucial and the responsibility of everyone such as the government, the business and the worker. Any safety and health program necessarily participate from the organization, management and employee as well as complete collaboration on safety and health issues.